What a great time to be a Love Live fan. So in case you didn't get the memo, the latest addition to the Love Live series, the Yoshiko Show, which is a fantasy spin-off of Love Live Sunshine, just made its grand debut. Except this time, Love Live isn't in the title, our leading character is no longer called Yoshiko, and it looks like it won't be all sunshine and rainbows.
I think I understand.
So to celebrate this monumental occasion, let's talk aimlessly about what we can expect from this anime. And to be honest, that is quite the head-scratcher. Without question, this is the most unconventional entry to this rather conventionally structured idol anime franchise. Well, except maybe that puppet thing from a few years ago. If I want to trip some serious balls, I know where to go. Now, I'd like to point out that I have not looked into any other media explaining this anime, including the manga and those scene log video things that tell little stories from this series or something. I don't know, I'm too lazy to look into it. What I do know, however, are the beloved characters themselves. I think it's pretty safe to assume that the showrunners won't have Aqua stray too far away from their characters. Yes, they're technically not the same Aqua we know them as, just different incarnations in a different setting. But what makes these characters who they are their unique personalities, their lovable little mannerisms and quirks, everything we have come to know and love about them. I doubt anyone would tune into a show about Aqua being depicted as fat, lazy, cynical hermits who lost all sparkle for life and spend their time looking back on their school idol days with contempt, wondering why anyone propped them up on a pedestal in the first place. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, my friend invited me over to his house to watch The Last Jedi. I heard lots of good things about that movie. So yeah, Aqua's pretty much gonna be the same, but with different experiences. I mean, it's essentially fanfiction is what this is, just not the saucy kind. But so far, based on the first episode, everyone's acting like their sunshine counterparts, which is good to know. It's also very nostalgic seeing them again, despite their last on-screen appearance being just 4 years ago in the Sunshine movie. But shit, that was in a time span of a worldwide pandemic and 8 million TikTok videos. Of course it'll feel like an eternity to me. Anyway, if you haven't seen the first episode of Sunshine in the Mirror, I'm gonna spoil it silly, so you have been warned. So the quick and dirty of it is that our titular character Yohane, who's a struggling singer, is trying to make it in the big city. After 2 years of failing, she's forced to return to the countryside town in Umazu and look after her family's shop, because Mama and Papa have to go away on business, which is par for the course for an anime. There, she meets her faithful companion Lilaps and her childhood sweetheart Hanamaru. Then she learns about some weird disturbance going on and obtains a magical dog staff. And that's about it. So plot-wise, I suspect our characters will be thrust into some grand journey to figure out what the heck is going on with that dark aura thing. The first half of the series is probably going to focus on recruiting each Aqua member, which I imagine will feature some wacky and hilarious hijinks. Then the second half will have them work against the unknown threat, putting to use their unique skill set, and of course the power of friendship. But on top of all that, I'm pretty sure the central focus of the anime will be Yohane eventually obtaining acknowledgement and acceptance from her peers by proving herself a capable, magical-wielding idol of justice. I mean, it is heavily set up that Yohane's talent is widely unnoticed, and that she just doesn't feel like she belongs anywhere. Pretty standard stuff, but we'll see how well it's handled. Now at this point, you're probably wondering to yourself, wait a minute, Gareth, what about the Yuri? Well, my sweet lily child, you, consider this. So far, every new iteration of Love Live has been gayer than the last, with Superstar Season 2 proudly leaping over that delicate line of uncertainty. So with that to go on, I imagine we'll be quite the happy campers by the end of the season. Now hopefully this isn't my Yuri goggles talking here, but I am getting some good vibes from Yohamaru so far. I've often said that they have excellent chemistry together, but are severely underutilized in the anime. Hopefully Sunshine in the Mirror can rectify that. One thing I do know is that Masashi must be over the moon right now. So yeah, that's really about it. At this point, I'm still in complete shock that this is even real. Aqua is actually back, with a fresh new look and a fresh new style. Aqua fresh, baby. Anyway, celebrations all around, and you bet your sweet bottom I'll be covering this anime in its entirety. Which, by the way, I might as well talk about this here, but in case you're wondering, I will not make a summer 2023 Let's Talk Yuri video, and the reason should be pretty obvious. Unfortunately, this summer is a bit of a dry spell for Yuri. It's a full-blown drought, actually. The only other show that's on my radar is something called Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness, and the Secret Hideout, which is apparently based off a series of games. I've been informed that there's potential Yuri between the main character and one of her female companions, so with that reason alone, I'd be down to check it out. No other particular reason. Nope, just some good old friendly relationship between female characters is all I need. You don't have to give me anything else, Atelier Ryza. I'm totally sold. Anyway, that'll do it for today. If you're looking forward to seeing more of our favorite Sunshine gals as much as I am, then please consider subscribing. If it's got Yuri in the equation, then I'll always be there to cover it. And if it's got Love Live in its name, well, I'm pretty sure you figured it out by now. Alright, see you around.